Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be going over how to get to the next boss in the game, which is Maliketh the Black Blade, and how to easily defeat him with a certain strategy that I will be showing off. So, first I'm going to show how to get to Maliketh. So first, from the room where you have killed the previous boss, which is the Godskin Duo boss fight, from that room where you killed them, I'm just going to show you how to get to Maliketh the Black Blade. So if you haven't killed the Godskin Duo yet or something like that, then I'll link that in the description below. This is like part 2 of like my Farum Azula walkthrough, because this is like the second part. Since there are 2 boss fights in Farum Azula, similar to other areas like Stormville Castle, Raya Lucaria, Lane Dell, stuff like that. So just gonna get through this area now. Here, okay, so here, you're gonna kind of go to the left, and you're just gonna kind of crouch and do this little stealthily because there is an enemy here who's very tanky. You probably won't kill him, and he does a ton of damage. So, it's best to avoid some enemies. Don't waste. I wouldn't waste too much power like fighting normal enemies. I only waste that time on bosses. Like I don't fight enemies because I might be out of flasks, and you don't know what you'll encounter next, like a gigantic dragon shooting a bunch of lightning. So yeah, as you can see here, there's gonna be a lot of lightning. So you can already kind of see where it's gonna land before it strikes. So that'll give you some time to get out of the way. But yeah, it can be a little bit hard to dodge these lasers when you first get through here. Avoid fighting the dragon. Don't try to fight the dragon. He's probably gonna kill you unless you're like a mage with Comet Azure and you're at level 99 with intelligence, and you're just gonna like pump out damage with Comet Azure with Terra Magicus, all your buffs, all of that. Unless that's you, then just avoid him. So yeah, over here it's still gonna get a little scary since it's kind of like very narrow walking there, but should be able to get there pretty easily. It's not as hard as it looks. Through here, just gonna run here, take a lift up, and that is pretty much how to get to Maliketh, because the site of grace we have here is the last site of grace that you can get to before fighting Maliketh. So from here, you just have to walk over to Maliketh. So that's all. But now let's go over how to defeat Maliketh. So I'm defeating Maliketh without the Blasphemous Claw item, which basically just makes it easier. You can parry Maliketh's attack. So I'm not going to be using the Blasphemous Claw. For my talismans, I'm going to be using the Dragon Crest Shield Talisman +2, which negates physical damage. Radagon Source Seal, which increases Vigor, Mind, and Endurance, Strength, and Dexterity by 5. Great Jar's Arsenal, which basically increases your max equip load, and the Assassin's Crimson Dagger, which gives you more health every time you do a critical hit after staggering. Now, a way we can actually make staggering more often is with our Flask of Wondrous Physick. So in our Flask of Wondrous Physick, we'll be using the Stonebarb crack tier, which increases staggering, and we also have the Flame Shrouding crack tier, which will boost all fire damage. And if you don't know how to get any of these, I will link that in the description below. And for the talisman, same thing. If you don't know how to get those, it'll be all in the description. I'll have links in the description for anything you don't know how to get. Now, we'll be using Flame Shrouding cracked here because one of our weapons we'll be using is the Fire Uchigatana, where we've basically put the Ash of War Flame of the Redmanes into the Uchigatana weapon, so you can make fire damage now. Now we won't be using that weapon too much unless things get really dire, like he gets really close to us, and maybe that will be used to like maybe do like a critical hit, or maybe we'll be at the end of the game or something, and our spells will be too slow. Like Rock Sling will be our main spell, and Magic Glint Blade. Those will be the main spells we'll be using. We'll mainly just be casting spells at him, like Rock Sling and Magic Glint Blade and stuff like that. So that's really all you need, and then our Uchigatana will really just be for like critical hits, and if he gets really close to us, we need to go into melee for whatever reason. That'll be our weapon. And we don't really need to fight him too much. It's really just spells and ranged attacks because we have the best spirit summon in the game, which is Black Knife Tiche, who just is the most powerful spirit summon you could possibly ask for. So. Yeah, so by the way, if you don't know how to get Black Knife Tiche, I'll link that in the description below as well. But yeah, he's really powerful. He has the same black flame attacks as Maliketh. So Maliketh's attacks will like slowly eat away, very quickly eat away at your health in a short amount of time. So Black Knife Tiche does that as well. So yeah, so Black Knife Tiche is definitely probably even better than your Mimic tier. Definitely like the best spirit summon for sure. I think at this for my current build, Black Knife Tiche has a better build than me. Honestly, I think Black Knife Tiche does better than me. So we'll be bringing in Black Knife Tiche as our summon. And here we go. Let's fight Maliketh without the Blasphemous Claw item, so we cannot parry any Black Blade attacks that he uses. That's Blasphemous Claw. The parrying stuff is mainly used in like the second phase, but that's really the harder phase. But yeah, I'll be doing it without the Blasphemous Claw, since I know you do have to go on a long quest to get that. So I will be showing how to do this without the Blasphemous Claw. Of course, if you already have the Blasphemous Claw, even better. But yeah, so as you can see, Tiche is gonna start already doing his stuff. He's gonna put the black flame on it and stuff like that. On Maliketh. But right now, Maliketh is called Beast Clergyman. That's his first phase. His second phase, he will be called Maliketh. In case you were not aware. But I know this game's like over a year old, so I mean, you may or may not know. Yeah. Anyways, so okay, yeah. So be careful of his attacks. He moves very quickly, so you want to be careful that you don't get taken by surprise with this guy. Once again, just keep doing your ranged attacks. I'm gonna be using Rock Sling, and yeah, all right, here we go. He is taking a lot of damage, as you can see, from Black Knife Tiche's Black Flame attacks, and Tiche will become much more crucial in the second phase to keep aggro off of us. And then eventually we'll have to finish him off in second phase, but we'll get to that second phase stuff once we're in second phase. But anyway, as you can see, I staggered Maliketh. Of course, he hasn't actually... I wasn't able to do a critical hit on him because I was too far. Alright, here we go. Phase 2. We'll just watch the cutscene here.
Oh, death. Become my blade once more.
Alright, so here we go, on to the second phase. He is going to be way more deadly. He now can use Black Flame attacks of his own, which can really eat away at your health. As you can see right now, he's used Black Flame on me, and my health's really just getting eaten away. So yeah, make sure you have plenty of flasks. So you can use Blasphemous Claw whenever his blade turns yellow. If you see his blade turn yellow, that's when you would be able to parry him if you had the Blasphemous Claw item. Of course, if you don't have it, like me, then don't worry about that. But if you have the Blasphemous Claw, you can parry him whenever his blade turns yellow and he tries to hit you. That, when he hits you with the yellow blade, that's when you can parry him with the Blasphemous Claw. Now, as you can see, Tiche is like about to die, so this is where we're gonna have to start to take a roll. Because even though Tiche is really gonna be doing a lot to Maliketh's health, it's not gonna be enough. It might be enough for you, I don't know, but for me, it's not gonna be enough. Even with Tiche upgraded to +10. So here we go. I'm able to go and eat away at Maliketh now with my Fire Uchigatana. Do that fire damage, and now it's really just the final hit, or maybe two hits. Here we go. And that is Maliketh the Black Blade, without the Blasphemous Claw, defeated.
To kill what?
Remembrance of the Black Blade. There we go.
is unbound. And the lands between are shrouded by death's dark fate. But the flames will also burn the impenetrable thorns. Farewell it is then.
And yeah, now you see how much burning that Erd tree did. You really now it's like really in flames. You really realize just how much damage you've done. That's when it really sinks in. Just see the destruction. But it's all part of the plan. All part of the plan to become Elden Lord. But here we are. And we're actually in an area we've already been to. But it's so destroyed. It's where the Erd tree is. The Erd tree has burned, and so has the area around it. This is Leyndell, the Ashen capital. Yes, this is Leyndell, guys. It's Leyndell, but everything's destroyed. So next time I'll be going over this area. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like the video, please press like and make sure you subscribe to see more of my content. And hope this video was helpful. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.